The technology that Dust commercializes really stems from the research that we've done at MIT. And what we had to do on the commercial side is really mature that technology to a point where we can start building the application on top of it. And DARPA was huge, provided huge help on both developing the technology, funding that development, and also supporting us in identifying what are the use cases that this technology can address. We've operated in stealth mode until a few months ago, where we raised our seed round that was led by Kleiner Perkins. And since then, we've been engaged with quite a few Fortune 500 companies and cross-industry partners in order to be able to bring Dust to market as quickly as possible. We're very excited about being part of the Industrial Liaison Program, especially the startup side of it. On top of having a phenomenal team of really individuals that really care about technology and really care about commercialization and translation of that technology and bring useful applications to life. What we see is that the ability of a startup that just, a few years ago was still in a lab at MIT to be able to engage with market leaders and really the best companies in the world that really understand innovation, that has to do with engaging through the ILP program. And we're very, very happy with the type of engagement and the level of excitement that there is around what we're doing. If you care about security, if you're concerned about the integrity of your supply chain, I'm not sure if we'll be able to help, but we definitely want to be able to start a conversation and see if we can. We understand that in order to deal with supply chain security concerns, we need to start now. These deployments take time. We want to make sure that there's an opportunity for those stakeholders to participate and contribute to develop a solution that works for that environment. We cannot make an assumption about what the security requirements are, what the risk factors are. We can definitely recommend certain paths and certain processes that seem to work across several organizations. But it's really about working with individual companies to really ensure that they have good grasp of their supply chain. We're very happy to be in this prestigious Stacks 25 program. We think it's a great opportunity for us to really get the engagement, the level of engagement that we're seeking. And what it means to be market ready is really about the ability to start engaging with customers in a meaningful way. It's not about us getting value as much as ensuring that both parties can get value. And for that, there's going to be a very clear return on investment for the enterprise, for the ILP member. We don't want to just learn, and we don't want to just teach. We want to make sure that there is a clear path for us to be able to bring value to both the customers and to better understand how to serve this market. At our current stage, what we're very much interested in having is partnership with cross-industry partners. Companies that serve multiple markets. For example, in the hardware manufacturing, the electronic manufacturing, companies that service both the defense, aerospace, medical devices, automotive. Those sectors are quite interesting for us, and of course we always want to work with market leaders. They understand the requirements, they sometimes influence how supply chains operate, and they have very good grasp about what is the level of security that is required in order to serve those markets, and we definitely want to work with them. So in terms of Dust Identity, what we want to be able to do, and it's going to take us a little while to get there, is to really provide a trusted physical identity for every object that needs that identity, that needs that information. And it can be as small as, or as, it may sound like a completely meaningless, like being able to have proper recycling of bottles. That it requires the ability to know what those bottles are made out of. These are areas that we definitely want to be taking part of, but in those days we have to focus on supply chain security concerns. So in general, we see Dust as going into many different markets, many different applications, from defense platforms to art and collectibles and anything in between. And we're looking for the right partners to help us get there as quickly as possible and make sure that we're providing the most accurate and the most sensible solution for those specific applications.